Welcome to DNA's Birding Adventures. It's the end of 2024. We have some calculating to do. It's a wrap. We're going to highlight 2024's birding highlights, some totals, our favorite photos, and our favorite experiences in Colorado. In our big year, we went to 14 different states, traveled down to Florida, to Kansas, to Michigan, New Mexico, and down to Texas, with many stops along the way. These trips included our Annie van. She's up and running. I think we went over 3,000 miles with her and found some great campsites. Before we begin, we want to thank all of our subscribers and for watching DNA's Birding Adventures. Okay, here are the favorite videos for 2024 according to most watched, and the favorite shorts. Oh my goodness, that bull elk was #1. Okay, our rarest bird find of 2024, the whooping crane, and also a life bird for us. This was in Necedah Wildlife Refuge in Wisconsin. There were 2 of them, and they were about a mile away. Oh my goodness. It's so rare to see them. About half are in captivity, the other half are very rare to see, with maybe only 600 individuals total. One of 2 crane species that are native to the United States, the sandhill and the whooping cranes. We had countless birding experiences that were incredible, but these are my 2 favorites. Wow, wow. Oh my goodness. It was just incredible. All these wood storks and other egrets and herons just kept coming towards me. I was actually 10 feet away at the end in Florida in February. And then this family of trumpeter swans in Wisconsin. Look at that. There's 3 babies. Oh my goodness. Wow. I've never seen that before. Everything nests up here. When we were in Kearney, Nebraska, checking out the snow geese and the sandhill cranes, we went to this lek of greater prairie chickens for Dave's birthday. And this is his favorite experience for 2024. These male greater prairie chickens were showing off for the females, and they were dancing, sparring, booming, and calling. Check this out. We do enjoy traveling to other states, but our favorite location is still in Colorado. We are all about the birding experiences. We're birders, but also bird watchers. We just enjoy watching what the behaviors are of the birds. We traveled to over 40 different locations just in Colorado. And birding while biking, it's a new experience for us. In no particular order, here are the top 16 experiences in Colorado. #1, from BB Draw, Latham Reservoir near Greeley, Colorado. This was day 1, January 1st, 2024. We experienced this short-eared owl hunting, and it was also chased by a northern harrier. We watched him catch a mouse, and he perched up on a pole right near our car. Brings us to #2 experience from Lee Martinez Park in Fort Collins. It's been a great year for owls, with our last experience down in Texas, and then this eastern screech owl right in Fort Collins. Lee Martinez Park also had a life bird for us. That chipping sound kind of sounds like a song sparrow. Birding experience number 3, right from our home feeders. We sure had a cold winter, and these 5 juncos, actually the different variations, are all found at our house. It was well below zero, negative 15 degrees Fahrenheit, so they were sure poofy and they were huddled together, trying to stay warm. We also have all these other Colorado natives enjoying the feeders during all times of the year. This leads us to number 4, favorite birding location, Matthews Reser Bird Sanctuary in Estes Park. We love watching the dippers bob up and down, catching little bugs. I believe the Steller's jays are one of the most beautiful birds in Colorado, and we don't get to see the common redpolls very often, and we had an up-close and personal experience right next to the trail at Matthews Reser. On a hike up at Rocky Mountain National Park, Bridal Veil Falls, location number 5, there was a whole flock of turkeys that were right on the trail, and I watched this Tom trying to impress the girls, the hens. We always see a whole bunch of birds at Cub Lake Trail and Rocky Mountain National Park. Experience number 6. Another favorite experience, number 7, at CSU Environmental Learning Center in Fort Collins. This Cooper's hawk was right on the trail hunting. Number 8, Monte Vista National Wildlife Refuge. We head out here a couple times a year. This was early spring, and this marsh wren did not mind us being there. He was singing away and even caught a bug. There's a marsh wren. That one's taking a bath. It was fascinating watching this full plumage and blue-beaked ruddy duck in the spring doing his little splashing dance or display. Seeing this American bittern and hearing its call is a once-in-a-lifetime experience at Russell Lakes. A bittern, really? Wow. So the gulpy sound is their song. This is their call. That is the coolest bird. They make the weirdest calls, like water drops. Oh, bittern. Huh. Wow. Oh my gosh. Where's he going? Oh. Birding spot number 9, Golden Ponds, Longmont. We love watching the American white pelicans soaring above. With an amazing 96-inch wingspan, they love to catch the thermals with those big wings. And this one found a friend right next to a cormorant. It's always a joy watching the juvenile bald eagles. This one was fishing in the stream. Location number 10, we love Jackson Lake State Park. It was our first time there camping. The cliff swallows were perched right in the visitor center, nesting in there. You can tell that they have the white on their foreheads and the barn swallows do not. And the barn swallows have that forked tail. We seem to find the spotted sandpipers everywhere we go. This one was fishing right in Jackson Lake, and everything was paired up. These mourning doves were right by the water. That evening, we watched the sanderlings chasing the waves right at sunset. was fun watching for birds and riding around the lake. And we saw this forester's tern that was fishing. At least once a year we have to go to Rocky Mountain Arsenal just outside of Denver, location number 11, and yet more owls. Just beautiful there. Location number 12, Watson Lake, just north in Bellevue, Colorado. It's spring now, and all the birds are nesting. It was fun checking out this little yellow warbler sticking his head out of the nest. The warbling vireos have the most beautiful song. Birding location number 13, Middle St. Vrain River Trail, and an encounter with a hummingbird. I got attacked by a hummingbird while I was videotaping the Steller's Jay.
Steller's Jay. The top of the tree. Oh, hummers. A broad-winged hummingbird is right by me.
It's landing on your hat.
Yes?
Hey, sweetie.
Bold. What are you doing? There.
She may have had a nest nearby that she was protecting. And these rufous hummingbirds kind of take over twice a year while migrating through. They are the boss. Favorite Colorado encounter, number 14, Long Draw Trail, Continental Divide. The headwaters to the Colorado River, and yet another spotted sandpiper. There are actually two of them, and they were flying back and forth along the river. And this family of mallards, it's definitely late spring now. Location number 15, Medicine Bow Curve, Rocky Mountain National Park. We're looking for the ptarmigan, but found a couple other birds instead. We watched about 15 or 20 American pipits fly all around the top of the mountain, and this one stood still for us. They are pretty skittish. This pair of white-crowned sparrows just made our trip worthwhile. Fun to watch. We headed back down to lower elevation and always love to see the brown creepers, and they have an interesting high-pitched call and song. Still in Rocky Mountain National Park, we were walking along this boardwalk trail, and right next to the trail was a pair of these red-naped sapsuckers. We've never been so close. And last but not least, Suite 16, location Crow Valley Campground. We visit 3 times a year at least, in the spring and fall. It's an oasis out on the plains, and you never know what you're going to find. We got this gray catbird hanging out with a northern water thrush. And that's the call that gives it its name, a catbird. Here's the northern water thrush. Interestingly, this brown thrasher and some American robins were feasting on some bagworms. They have a beautiful call and song. And thank you to the common nighthawk. They look so camouflaged and they sleep during the day. They take care of a lot of mosquitoes as well. Look at the coloring on this one. Looks just like the log. Those were our favorite locations and birding experiences in Colorado. It's been another big year of birding. Now for the totals for 2024. Drum roll, please. We have 368 birds for 2024 and 206 for Colorado and 43 life birds altogether. January 1st, 2025 is just around the corner. We're looking forward to our big year starting again. And we leave you with some of our favorite bird photos from 2024. Happy holidays from our family to yours. Let us know if you have a favorite video from this year or a favorite photo from this video. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing to DNA's Birding Adventures. Until next time, Happy New Year and happy trails to you.